So this is week 6 of the weekly rundown. I mean week 5, not 6. I have 6 movies for this week. That's where the 6 came from. But anyway, I didn't watch a lot of films. I had a lot going on, working on my room and everything, in the garage. But I'll eventually get this room tour going for you guys. For this week, like I said, there was only 6 films. Not that many. Coming in at number 6, this movie came out in 2009. It's Cirque du Freak, the Vampire's Assistant. I gave it 2 stars. And now, the reason I gave it 2 stars is one, it's not a bad film, but I actually read the books that are in this one. I didn't ever finish the series. My wife hates me for it. She wants me to finish it. But from what I read and then seeing it on the screen, it just wasn't that great. It wasn't put together well for me. It seemed rushed in places. I always feel like when they're smaller, teen-ish kids' books, they rush and skip over a lot to try to fit it in that time frame. But that's why I got 2 stars. Coming in at number 5, it's a weird film that I actually didn't know I owned until I started going through my movies. It's What Goes Up. It has Hilary Duff and Josh Peck, or whatever his name is. So it's basically a Nickelodeon star with a Disney star. It's weird. It's kind of indie. It's very indie. It's about a reporter trying to report a teacher who's going to space, but then he comes along and finds about another teacher who died. I don't know, it kind of has a little bit of weird vibes to teachers and students, but it's not bad. It gives 3 stars from me, and I forgot to mention the year, which was 2009. So, it's not a bad film, it's just not a great film. Coming in at number 4 is actually a film I really love. I don't know why I gave it such a low rating. I mean, the other 3 films, maybe you'll understand why. But this one has 3.5 stars. Came out in 1998. It's Ants. Oh, people are going to be like, Bug's Life is so much better than Ants. I actually think Ants is better than Bug's Life. Hate me. I don't care. It's more for the older audience, for sure. There is language. There is, not bad language like Sausage Party. Oh my god, it's not like that. But it does have language. And there's death. I mean, some ants get decapitated. It's not for kids altogether. It's a kids movie still, but it's not as kiddish as A Bug's Life. If you want a kiddish film, watch A Bug's Life. If you want something on the lines of Shrek, watch Ants. Now, coming in at number 3, this movie came out in 2017. It's very out there. It's Dave Made a Maze. He makes a maze in his living room out of cardboard boxes. It is so hard to explain. I gave it 4 stars because it kind of has a deeper thing. The whole time he's wanting to finish this maze because he never finishes anything. It's basically he is a quitter and he's trying to prove to everyone he can finish, but really he's proving to himself that he can finish something. It's got a deeper meaning for sure. It's really good. I believe it's on Shudder, so if you have Shudder, check it out. If not, Shudder has free trials, so check it out anyway. And it's the Halloween season, so there's a lot of horror films on Shudder. And coming in at number 2, Speak of the Devil. Came out in 2004. Shrek 2. I gave it 4 stars. Shrek. Come on. I love Shrek 1. Shrek 1 is such a good film. Shrek 2, on the other hand, that's still good. It's just not as good as Shrek 1. Or Shrek. But they do introduce a very interesting character in this one. Puss in Boots. He's actually really funny. I really enjoy his character. and the way they kind of have that best friend issues because Donkey's getting jealous of Puss in Boots. It's interesting. Like I said, with ants, Shrek movies are for kids, but they're not really. But they're decent enough for kids, so there's that. Okay, coming at number 1. This is probably going to be the only time a modern film will be number 1 on any of my lists. It came out in 2021. It's Free Guy. I gave it 4 stars. It's Ryan Reynolds, come on. He's hilarious. This is basically a tamed down Deadpool character for him. I mean, it's not as crazy as Deadpool, but this is also like a Ryan Reynolds version of Ready Player One a little bit, but instead of somebody playing the character, he is actually a video game character. So, it's interesting. I enjoyed it a lot. It was funny. I'm probably going to watch it again sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a sequel. They kind of hinted that there may be a sequel. But who knows? But for now, that is week 5, not 6, of the weekly rundown. So enjoy and have a nice day. And actually, before I cut this out, if you could totally hit this subscribe and like and comment down below, let me know. I know some of my movies are not the order you would see them, but we all have our own opinions on film, and these are my opinions. So with that said, I'll leave you with that. Have a nice day.